everyone! Today I'm doing a speed draw of myself in a Superman OC, sort of. Not Supergirl, but Superman specifically. I love them both, but Superman is just so amazingly kind, and I want us all to be more like him. This whole video is just kind of an excuse for me to yap about the new Superman movie because I loved it so much. The new one that came out 2025, it's with David Cornsweet, and he is amazing as Superman as well, and it's on HBO Max. Right now, I finally got a chance to see it, and now I can't stop watching it. I've lost count of how many times. When I like something, I like it a lot, okay? And I'm not sure if it's because I'm autistic and it's become a hyperfixation, or it's because I'm an artist and I can appreciate good cinematography. It's probably both. I'm not gonna lie to you because it's just so good. I really think it came out at a perfect time because we're all depressed with the current state of the freaking world. It's really sad. The world, it's sad. Wars everywhere. Our president. The world is a scary place. But this movie gave me a little bit of hope for the kindness of the world, especially all the TikToks that people were making after they came out with, like, kindness is punk rock. I love that so much. And it just made people kinder, I feel like. Because Superman is just unapologetically kind. He's even kind to the smallest creature. Like, he goes out of his way to save a squirrel during a huge battle. And my dad thought that was corny, like, why save a squirrel? But that's the point. And I'm so glad they kept that scene in, because I watch, like, behind the scenes and they almost took that scene out, but, like, no, it's integral to his character that he loves everyone, even the smallest life. It was such a good movie. I can't recommend it enough. Some people say it's woke, but I really don't think it is. Yes, it's an anti-war movie, but you do not hear people saying that Howl's Moving Castle is woke, even though it's an anti-war movie, okay? You're just being a buttface, okay? And that wasn't Superman of me, because I don't think he goes around calling people buttfaces, but I don't think it was that woke. It's anti-war, and is it woke to be against war? I guess. Is it woke to think, everybody should have equal rights? Apparently so. It's it's crazy out here, but that did make me lose a little bit of faith in humanity. But the Superman, he brings it back. Every time you're down, he brings it back. That specific speech, the monologue of I love, I feel, I laugh, and it's Superman saying that, like, I'm more human than the rest of you. No, he didn't say it like that. That would be not Superman. Let me get this specific quote. I'm sorry. I don't know where my brain is. I'm just that excited when talking about this movie because it's amazing. But anyway, I found the quote for you. I'm as human as anyone. I love, I get scared, I wake up every morning, and despite not knowing what to do, I put one foot in front of the other, and I try to make the best choices I can. I screw up all the time, but that is being human, and that's my greatest strength. And oh my god, that line is a banger, and the way that it's performed to Lex still doesn't get it because he's Lex, and he's the villain, but it's so good, and a lot of people can relate to it because we're all humans here, but we're not all treated as equal still for some reason. I am constantly seen as lesser than because I'm disabled, and I've been told survival of the fittest, and I'd kill myself if I were you. I've been told things like that non-stop in school and online, And hearing that, I mean, it feels good. It just makes you hope for the goodness in life. We're all human, and that's what being human is about. It's not about working or being the best. It's about living your life. And Superman is the epitome of Hope Core. And Hope Core is this trend where you be happy. I don't know. Like, it has happy quotes and good things, and it makes you feel hope for life. And that's what Superman is. It's the epitome of Hope Core. And that whole movie is Hope Core, okay? And that's why I've titled this video Superman 2025 and Hope Core, okay? Because that's what it is. Have you seen those edits that bring you hope for the life? I should put some in here just so you understand what Hope Core is. And I hope I'm not stuttering too much for you all in this video. I probably should have scripted it. I did attempt to script it, and then I'm like, I just have to talk about Superman right now. I can't script this video because I have to talk about Superman right now. So I'm gonna put in some Hope Core so you get the message of what Hope Core is and understand why Superman is Hope Core. And specifically that speech in itself about being human is like the definition of Hope Core.
To all of you out there, please keep your dreams alive. Dreams are something you have to believe in. I almost gave up on mine. They say stories like this only happen in the movies. Mom, I just want an Oscar.
But you know, the toughest thing is to love somebody who has done something mean to you, especially when that somebody has been yourself. Have you ever done anything mean to yourself? Well, it's very important to look inside yourself and find that loving part of you. That's the part that you must take good care of and never be mean to, because that's the part of you that allows you to love your neighbor. And your neighbor is anyone you happen to be with at any time of your life. Respecting and loving your neighbor can give everybody a good feeling.
Just by being born, technically, you change the universe irrevocably. When the universe enters its heat death and it's the same temperature everywhere, the arrangement of matter in the universe will be the way it is because you existed.
Oh, wow!
And the universe said, I love you. And the universe said you played the game well. And the universe said everything you need is within you. And the universe said you are stronger than you know. And the universe said you are the daylight. And the universe said you are the night. And the universe said the darkness you fight is within you. And the universe said the light you seek is within you. And the universe said you are not alone. And the universe said you are not separate from every other thing.
10, 9.
And the universe said you are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code.
There's never been a time without unicorns.
And the universe said, I love you.
We live forever. We are as old as the sky, old as the moon. We do not vanish.
Because you are love.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream. And the player began a new dream. And the player dreamed again, dreamed better. And the player was the universe. And the player was love. You are the player.
I hope this gives you a good idea of what Hope Core is. It's truly something I can't explain in words. It's just something that makes you feel good and have faith in humanity just for a little bit, and hopefully you can continue that feeling. And as humans, we all have our biases and are quick to judge. Even in this movie, we see that. We see Lois Lane, who is literally Superman's love interest, judge him for getting involved in political affairs. However, Superman doesn't even see it as political. He sees it as human life. People were going to die, so he stopped it. And hence the movie being anti-war. And that's so beautiful. It isn't about the war of people's wants and needs for land. It's about people's lives. And I cannot express my love for this movie properly. All I can say is that you have to watch it. And it is so good, and the actors were so amazing. And it leaves you feeling hopeful, exactly like Hope Core. I hope I'm not repeating myself too much. As I said, I did not script this video. I tried, and I just couldn't because I had to talk about Superman now. But I just feel this warm, bubbly feeling about this movie. And I wanted to draw myself as Superman, okay? And specifically just because Superman is so kind and I want to be like Superman. So this is me attempting to feel like Superman for a little bit. And hopefully we can all try to be like Superman in our real life. And it's not his powers that make him super. It's his kindness, being so open with it. He is willing to give his kindness to anyone, even if they've wronged him. Yes, he's threatens some people when he's Superman, but he never kills or physically hurts anyone. He speaks to people like they're equal, because they are, and I wish everybody could see that. And this movie is just so hope. It's the epitome of hope, and I'm repeating myself again. But I love what James Gunn did for this movie. He's the director, and it's just so amazing. And we all can be like Superman, even if we lack his super strength. His kindness is what makes him him. And we can do that too. We can save a little squirrel. We can help a cat cross the street. Especially with what's going on now, where food stamps are being canceled, and that's very upsetting, especially during November, where it's all the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. They're going to be lacking food. You can be the hope for them. You can hand out ramen noodles instead of candy during Halloween. You can volunteer at food pantries. You can donate to food pantries. It's not Superman's strength, as I said. It's his kindness. And the world needs a lot more kindness right now, especially with the way the world is treating those less fortunate. Remember, the regular person is more likely to be homeless and has more in common with a homeless person than you do millionaires. And isn't it insane that somebody can have that much money in the first place? I just feel we could be kinder to everyone, and Superman does it flawlessly, and we could all be a bit more like him. He's so good, and we need all the goodness we can get. Even if people are calling this movie woke and propaganda and all this insane stuff that it's not. It's just kindness. And for some reason, kindness is seen as something not good. Empathy is seen as woke, which should never be the case. It's the basis of humanity. We were never meant to be alone. We were never meant to have access to this much knowledge, and I think it's making us dumber and less kind. And movies can help us remember what we're supposed to be like. Remember what it was like before we spent 24 hours a day on our freaking phone or computer at work. It can help remind us. Some people think the movies are dying out with how short our attention span is getting. And yeah, our attention span is getting short. And that's why it's important to remind ourselves, movies can help us remember what it's like to be kind. And I feel like Superman did that for a lot of people. And if you haven't watched the movie, just watch the movie, okay? I just needed to yap about Superman for a long time because I freaking love this movie and it left me faithful for humans, okay? There's too many Lex Luthors out there and not enough Supermans, okay? I'm feeling like there's 0 Supermans out there. But there are not 0 Supermans out there. We can all be Superman in ways. It's just showing basic kindness. I can't wait for the art book to come out. I'm definitely getting it. I should pre-order it, but I don't know. I had this issue with the Arcane book. I didn't pre-order it, and then it took months to finally find it, and now I'm in the same situation. But anyway, here's the final drawing, and I hope you liked the video. It was just me yapping about Superman, and the dog is Crypto, and I know Supergirl technically owns Crypto, but Crypto was in the Superman movie a lot and reminded me of my dog so much because my dog is kind of terrible like Crypto. It drags me around the same way, and that's why I drew my dog as Crypto, and hence why Crypto looks like a Dalmatian. Even though my dog isn't a Dalmatian, she just looks like it. She is actually a blue heeler. But anyway, I hope you liked the video of me ranting about Superman. Well, in a good way. It's not a bad rant, just how expressing my love. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you subscribe, maybe, if you like my art and my yapping, and like the video, because it helps me get seen, and I just want to make friends and make the world a better place via my videos. So please share if you'd like it. Okay, this was a really bad outro. I really need to script them. Okay, bye everyone. Stay weird.